In this episode, we're gonna go to 2 different deserts, and the other, the locals don't even know about it. What's going on, everyone? I'm Jason, and I'm here at
Death Valley National Park.
Let's go have some fun.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know.
Let me just show you around this awesome place.
About to see the world in action, what we can be. Life with no distractions, we'll get away. This is what we waited for.
So how large is this park, first of all?
Death Valley National Park is 3.4 million acres. To put that in perspective, that is almost as large as the state of Connecticut.
Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out.
Talk about markup price. Dang. So gas was $3 outside of the park.
Sunset Campground, for example, is really designed more for RVs, so there aren't picnic tables even there, let alone campfire circles. So that's not a good place for tent campers.
One of the sticks snapped. The wind is moderately, but it's gonna get tougher. And also, ground 1, stake 0, I guess. So my options are putting all these rocks all around my tent on the inside and also my luggage bag, because I'm not anywhere near home.
We're on the run. This is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out.
All the other places you can hike in Death Valley, you're not required to stay on a trail, so you can go anywhere, and that's amazing.
My suggestion, if you're gonna come to this place, you gotta check out Dante's View and the sand dunes.
Our official record temperature, which is a world record, is 134 degrees Fahrenheit. That was back in 1913. Since then, our highest temperatures have been 129, which has happened 3 times that I've been here. And that's the official temperature.
That was pretty fun, so let's go to our next location. But before that, we gotta survive this storm that's coming. So of course we're here at Big Bend National Park. This spot is in southwest Texas and it's right at the border of Mexico. This is such a great outdoor place for Texans, and if you've lived in Texas for such a long time and you've never visited this park, you should totally check it out. But if you are, keep watching because you need to prepare yourself.
During the summer months, you're looking at temperatures in the 90s at park headquarters, which is at about middle elevation of the park. And that's important for people to know, is that the park has over 6,000 feet of vertical elevation. So at park headquarters in the summer, it's 90, and we're at about 4,000 feet elevation. But you go down along the river, and as a general rule, it's 10 degrees hotter. So it's over 100 degrees down along the river. But then conversely, you go up into the high country, up into the Chisos Mountains, and it's about 10 degrees cooler. So it's in the 80s, upper 70s to mid 80s in the Chisos Mountains in the summer. The whole park is open for backpacking. If you are set and you have a pack and you have everything you need, and you kind of have a plan on where you want to go, you just can come into one of our visitor centers and we'll write you a backcountry permit for a specific area out in the backcountry.
Okay. Step down.
Okay, barely holding.
Oh, yeah, okay. Got it?
Whoa, okay. So, when we get to this area, this is stopping me.
It's 6 a.m. I'm about to do the Lost Mine Trail. Literally no one is out and you can see the Milky Way already. So, and I have my light ready, everything's ready. Let's go have some fun, let's go have some adventure.
There's always some crazy wildlife highlight to experience while you're here. So black bears are one that if you were to come in the summer months, not so much in the middle of the winter time, but late spring, summer into the fall, you have a really good chance of seeing a black bear. And if you do see a mountain lion, we again recommend that you stand together, wave your arms, hold your packs up, look big, throw sticks and stones toward it to kind of chase it off.
I honestly don't know how much longer to the top. Well, it feels like I'm at the top. I guess there's some more away according to the map. So, but check out the view.
At this point, I was very scared. I thought I saw a mountain lion from the corner of my eyes, so I'm just hiding out and just peeking, hoping they did getting closer. And when I took a peek, it was only bighorn sheeps. I'm very thankful there weren't mountain lions, but also these are very rare to see as well. The weather here is very bipolar. 1 minute it's an oven, and the next it could be storming. Despite the crazy weather changes, the sky is breathtaking from sunrise to sunset, and of course, the Milky Way.
Yeah, one of the best shows in the park is at night for sure. Any time of the year, but there's certain times of the year when it's just even more amazing. Any time of the year, if you're here at Big Bend, even on a full moon, you'll still see lots of stars and the brightness of the moon in the desert. It's incredible. You could just read a book out here.
Thanks for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, no problem. So, you've, out of everyone in the group, been to the two places that we visited, both Big Bend and Death Valley?
Correct, yeah.
So I know which places I love the best, and out of the two areas, we're gonna judge it by best overall camping experience, best scenery, best place of photography, in your opinion. Let's go down the list.
I think Big Bend has a lot more choice, and also I think Big Bend is kind of a cooler location to camp in because you've got the Chisos basin and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, you got a lot more trails than you do in in Death Valley. For me, for camping, it's got to be Big Bend that wins it.
I think for me, Big Bend definitely wins it because my experience at Death Valley, you have to be more experienced in the outdoors. You have to rough it. My tent got destroyed, so I think Big Bend is more friendly in the camping department. Second, best scenery overall for the two places. Which one did you enjoy?
Best scenery overall, I am going to say I'm going to give it to Death Valley.
For me, I would have to agree with you on the best scenery part, just because Death Valley has more different terrain. So like you're not seeing the same rock formation every single different time. Okay, so I guess this is the last one. Which one is better night skies? Big Bend or Death Valley?
Well, it's got to be Big Bend. Like I said earlier, you've seen a lot of night skies, right? And you could go to the best ones out there, but if you've never been to Big Bend, like Big Bend is just on another level.
Wow, I can't believe we actually agreed on every single topic, because then I also gave it to Big Bend to night sky, because then every single time, this is going to be my 10th time going back. And I've never been to a place 10 times, not just because it's so close, just because there's so much to do. And every single time we go back, there's more to do. But also the night sky, like you said, it's so prominent. So where can people find you?
They can find me on Instagram. My handle is Sam Joseph K. Right? The letter K at the end. I've got a page on Facebook, Icon Imagery of North America, or short for Nina, right?
Nina.
Yeah, so hit me up. I love talking photography. Yeah, join our group or do what you got to do to get in touch with me if you want.
All right, I'll link it in there. Thank you for joining us, Sam. Appreciate you.
Thank you, man. Always a pleasure talking to you.
All right, awesome.
Take care.
Take care. Thank you so much. Want more detailed adventure about the outdoors? Check out our podcast. Support this channel by going to www.daystravel.com/contribute. Pick one of the tiers and you'll be helping us and Mother Nature. If you haven't seen our last episode, click here. Also, if you want to be kept up to date, sign up for our newsletter. We send one out every week. And finally, don't forget to hit that notification button, and we'll see you next time.